Oh, crazy. There they go. So they were rolling out this hose all the way down the street. Oh, it's starting to get worse. It looks like, I think, a kitchen fire is my guess. Cops got the dog. Oh, nuts. Guy running down. Nuts. Pretty intense. So yeah, oh, that's weird. Well, a lot of drama here today. Yeah, we actually had a house on fire like last year this time, like a street over. This is so weird. But yeah, I don't want to get anyone super close on camera. Man. I got. Iris, you want to come out? Come here. I don't know if I want you out here too long though, because of the smokes. Whoa. See it? Might get noisy. If it gets too smoky, we're gonna go inside, okay, honey? Hey! What's going on? Oh yeah, it is pretty smoky. Oh, here's a fire truck. Slowly coming down the road. No, no. Making his way. Oh, he's just gonna stop there? Alright. Iris, maybe we should get inside. It's pretty smoky. Let's go in. We can watch from the window. It's too smoky, honey. Your little lungs. Come on. Come on. Oh, they had to get out of the other truck to roll the hose. There. Let's go in here. I should probably text Amanda not to come right home and be able to get in. So yeah, the hose, I guess, was in the middle of the road. I feel like I should run out there and help them move it, but I'm sure they'd tell me to leave their hose alone. This one guy is like moving the hose. There's my neighbor's Charlie. Which is awkward because that is also our dog's name, so we're often telling our dog stuff.
I think there's someone at the door.
Boom. Another fire engine coming?
It's Charlie. Hello, Charlie. Look who's come to play, Lizzie.
There's a paparazzi guy coming too. Waiter.
Here comes Charlie.
This guy here with a camera.
Oh, you're too tall, Charlie.
There he is. Was that just a wisp of smoke that walked by?
Would you like a cup of tea, Charlie?
Seems like my stream is a little choppy right now, my friends. Some fire guys walking over. My guess is this is a kitchen fire that got out of control. I wonder what the deal with the camera guy is. He's like on this. There's a guy.
Pretend like Maisie.
I should be like, hey, where can I send my live streaming footage? Because I got some. Can't zoom in.
Would you like a pretend cookie too, Charlie?
If I throw you guys up here, would be a good enough shot. I can leave you right there.
Charlie.
We didn't start the fire. It was always burning. Now the copyright infringement. What's up, dude? I gotta turn that show off. Speaking of copyright infringements, what's up, honey? The show? Aren't you watching the things out the window? This guy looks pretty suspect if you ask me. I think this guy did it. Alright. Alright. I got a copyright infringement. It already happened anyway, so... Oh, there's a message. What was that? You know you can go to jail for filming and not helping? I don't think I need to help when there's 3 trucks and, actually 4 trucks now, and 5 cops, and extrapolating and zooming into street signs and feeding visual input into the dark web, and bam. Oh, SamProof's. You can't see any addresses. And I'm pretty sure I've accidentally put that out there a million times over already. Oh, man. It's a good thing I don't want to ever go anywhere, because they are parked right in front of my car. Let's see. Should I get zoom in? Every time I try and zoom in. Also, rip John Panetti? I don't know who that is. Is that a character from Seinfeld, or is that unrelated? Let's take a panorama. So yeah, you got 3 trucks down there. If you can see them, all the trees are a little intense. Oh, there goes a guy. And this guy here, the actor who was the guy getting carjacked on Seinfeld. Gotcha. Big guy. Passed a couple years ago. Super funny. Gotcha. I had a feeling it was related. Okay. Those are some big trucks. This one in particular is like the biggest truck ever. It's got that, I don't know if you can see it, but right where my car is a wheeler. And what's up, Evan? Welcome over to this part of stuff. You guys missed it. I don't know if you could see it. I had it going, but they had to like carry out the dogs and stuff. I think these guys are over at across the street from me now. I think they're hanging with my very, very nice southern neighbor. Gotta go. Was just leaving from work. Also, watch out. There's another foreign text character that kills Apple devices. Okay. You're a bit tipsy? Well, fantastic. Good to know and enjoy. Lake Balboa. The beer was strong. Right on. Even MacBook Pro, not just mobile? Okay. Well, my computer is so old that it probably, by default, can't even load whatever junk that is. I'm gonna try and put you guys steady on the windowsill so that maybe I can get a better setup. I don't know how I'm gonna do that. What's up, Iris? What you doing?
I'm doing this.
Oh, okay, good. Oh, mommy's not planning on coming home anytime soon. I don't know how. She's not gonna be able to park anywhere near here.
It's a toy truck.
Don't burn. Thanks, man. Have a good time.
Why isn't she?
I would offer them to move my car, but they are blocking me in beyond moving.
Why are they blocking the car?
Because that's as far as that truck seems to be able to go. And my guess is it was a kitchen fire. It's hard for you guys to see much, but there they are on the roof. And that part of the house seems consistent where a kitchen might be based on the neighborhood I'm in and how our house is designed and our neighbors' houses are designed. It's definitely probably a kitchen fire. Guessing it just something got a little out of control or left on and forgotten about, and they came in and just fire extinguished it. My guess. I don't know that. Like, they got all the hoses run up, but I never saw them turn a hose on, so I'm guessing that they just used the backpacks, the fire extinguishers. Right, here they come out. Yep, I think so. Sorry about the shaky. That's better. Yeah, oh, thanks. Yeah, so that's where it was smoking, where all those guys are on the roof. And I don't see any more smoke, so that was a fast job. And that's my neighbor Larry. Like, what happened? I just went down to the Jack in the Box for a couple burgers. Hi, Larry. Yeah, even on the roof. Yeah, there's like so many firefighters here for this. And there you go. They did go work quick.
That tastes good.
It was a fire chopper. I think that's unrelated. Was a fire chopper. We just happened to be in the. We had one of my neighbors had a little fire there, Meech, right there. DVR is enabled. You can scroll back. You can see how much smoke was coming out of there for a minute. Guess is it was a kitchen fire, and they were able to get it under control just from fire extinguishers. And then it was like pretty fast that wrapped it up. No, I saw the fire engine show up and I started streaming. Let's see. So it was probably going for 5 to 10 minutes before I even started or knew it was happening. Because by the time I turned on, there was a good amount of smoke. And now it's done, basically. 15 minutes after the first truck showed up.
Those are oranges. Lemons are yellow.
And then there's this guy smoking, walking around. It's weirdly ironic to me. I don't know.
Those are yellow, but they're
Is what allowed? Streaming this? To my knowledge, in California, there is nothing that says it is not. In fact, the laws are probably on my side in a situation like this. I mean, there's a guy from the press filming everything. Right there. Literally, there's a guy with like a storm chaser guy right there in the gray. The only one not dressed in yellow. Right? Is that Nightcrawler? Exactly. This guy in the Santa Cruz shirt keeps coming back and forth. I wonder what he's a volunteer or something. Yeah, honey. I am. I've had a cold for the past couple of days. You're allowed to film the police, the fire department, and paramedics in America regardless of what they tell you. Exactly. And the TSA. What's up, Iris? Find you. You're right here. I found you. It's hard for me to do this and find you. Let me see if I can get you guys steady up here again. How did I do that before? TSA is the sort of security at the airport. Hang on, Iris, please. Trying to get these guys secure so that my phone won't fall. How did I do that before? I totally had you guys in here. Was it just not zoomed in this far and it was a crappy angle? Yeah, I guess. It was like this. Is that Larry again? Here. Let's see. Oh, where are you, Iris? Are you out there fighting fire? Are you over here on the couch? Oh, are you under this curtain? Hi. No. Look at this truck. You should rush out there and be like, thanks, firefighters. Thanks for the fighting of the fire. You should fire up a cheese stream of like just me making cheese, eating a plate of broccoli. What's good? Fires is good.
But not eating a plate.
No, not yet. I'm in that fun stage though, where I'm coughing up all sorts of good stuff.
Not eating a plate.
Yeah. Did you see all the firefighters? This guy couldn't wait to get out of his fire duds. Alright.
Don't eat a plate.
Don't what? I'm gonna turn your show off for a little bit so I can talk out loud without this thing in my... What's happening? Why won't it let me stop? Yeah, so I'm at the fun stage of coughing and coughing things up. So hopefully I'm beyond the... I'm still like pretty snotty. I think that's your show, man. That was it. You watched the whole DVD. Well, it played. The whole DVD played. Whether or not you watched it is more on you than me. You know how hot it can get in uniform? Gotcha. I think we're done. We watched a whole lot of this. Okay? No, that's all. We're gonna turn it off. Turning off the TV. Honey, I'm turning it off. But what did you do? Okay, it's done. Stop, it's done. Junk. Ah, we're gonna have a meltdown. Turned off the show. Is this window open? Okay. I guess that's about it, unless you guys want to watch them reel in that giant hose. Oh, the tying. Crying time. Iris. Show's gotta end eventually. Watch the fire trucks. I did it. I turned off the show. You weren't even watching it until I stopped it. Okay. Iris is always crying. Yeah, that's how it is. Let's see. Thanks. All right, I'll catch you later when you're awake again. And I'm still awake from this day. What's that guy on the roof doing? One solo dude still up there doing something. Right on. Well, by then I might be a bottle into the dragon's milk, but we'll see. It's a pretty strong beer in itself. Ryan will never know. That is just the most delicious. Alright. There's nothing more interesting up. Oh, did you stop crying? Are we done? No? You still going? Alright. I wasn't really planning on going live. I know it's not hard alcohol. Oh, you drink hard alcohols only? What is your alcohol of choice, Ryan? I work on the weekend, so my Fridays feel like Tuesdays. Gotcha. See, I'm also a whiskey person, which is why I think you would like dark beers, porters, and stouts. What is he dealing with this GoPro? There's a firefly walking around with a GoPro, it looks like. Yeah, go for it. Play with that magnet stuff. Get yourself an old Rasputin, and you come back to me and let me know what you think. Okay, make a basket. Explain dark beers, how they are different. It's just everything. They're not the same thing at all. I am not going to do that. Well, I thought you were open-minded. Dark beers are like... I mean, if you like coffee and whiskey, that's all I'm saying. Not together, obviously, but if you're a coffee drinker, like a dark coffee drinker, and a whiskey drinker, then you're probably a dark beer person. I am feeling okay. I'm not nearly as like drowsy and sleepy as I've been, but I'm definitely still suffering from this cold, and I'm in the coughing stage of awesomeness. One uses rage and force, while the other uses pieces and harmony. Dragon's Breath is a dark beer. It's Dragon's Milk, actually. Here, let's go take a look. It's stout, I believe. Bourbon barrel aged stout. See, it's roasty, it's malty, it's smooth, and yeah. And it doesn't come in a green bottle. That's how you know. That's the difference. This is what it says. I mean, on a broad spectrum, yes, it's similar to Guinness, but it's so much different. But that is the closest sort of commercial thing you can, that you could say. because Guinness is definitely a. I think Guinness is it's an English stout. So yeah, it would be as far as your sort of. No, I agree. I like to Guinness as well. I'm just trying to say like as far as like your sort of broad spectrum beer jumps, like nationally recognized, like everyone knows that beer. Yeah, Guinness is probably the closest thing. Because like it's not like Newcastle. Newcastle's a lot different. Um, Notes of vanilla and just enough familiar warmth from oak barrels. Oh right, this is the bourbon barrel one. Guinness is disgusting. All right. We'll see in 10 years, Ryan. Okay. I need. Oh, shoot. Our screen door is open. But you like whiskey? Ryan likes natty ice. Is that what you're saying there? Yeah. Oh. There's some excitement. Wish I'd had a better lens on that. I like to get drunk. What? Well, then you should like IPAs, because despite how terrible they taste, they have a particularly high APV. I do not like IPAs. Light beer has its place, though. It's like pound down a few without feeling bloated. Yeah, but those never have a very high APV. They're always pretty low. Like light beers, I don't see the point. Although my sister-in-law works for Pabst, and so occasionally we get something, and I'll still drink it because it's there. She got some Old Milwaukee, and I was like, that's good enough. The sort of trade-off is like, what's up, honey? Some what? Oh, the little green triangles? Hey, what's up, Blender Sauce? How you doing? Okay, I will help you search in 1 second. I don't know what I was trying to say anymore. The thing with the dark beer is it's more of a sort of casual, like just little sips here and there thing, much like the whiskey. Whereas with a light beer, I would totally drink that as if it were a soda. And just be like, go, and I'm done, which is why it works. Okay. I'm not partying with a dark, like a stout. You want me to read you a story, or you want me to find a green triangle? Is it story time, guys? Look what I found. Medicinal? Are you talking about the Ouija? Come to Germany and I show you beer. We got a couple good craft brewers around here. I had my days with always made me paranoid and sad. Yeah, the few times I doubt that. No, you didn't see the dragon's milk from seconds ago. It is super dark and delicious. I'm pretty picky about my beer. The few times I tried.
Hello?
Hey, you're home.
Hi.
Yeah. I started streaming. I was like, I should probably have texted Amanda. How'd you get in here?
Dude, we got to the corner and I realized that I could not get down the street and I saw this business happening and you had not called me to be like, hey, there's a million fire trucks here, and I about had a heart attack.
I know, I kind of had that thought on the after. Sorry.
Like, I was racing around downstairs and down the other way, like flying over the speed bumps, trying to like Siri dial you. I was like,
oh,
terrified.
hi, honey.
When we got to the end of the block, I know I parked at the second house. all the way down at the end from Archwood because the firemen were like,
Don't
and
go
I
here.
unrolled my window and I'm like, what's going on? And they're like, you can't get through because all these fire trucks are gonna come down here. And he's like, I was like, my house is right there. And he's like, okay, which one? And I was like explaining it, and he's like, okay, well, he's like, we're gonna be coming, can you just park right here and walk? And I'm like, yeah, it's fine. And I'm like, what happened? And he goes, one of your neighbors had a fire. And I was like, on my side, because he said, which side is your house? And I said, on the right side. And I was like, on my side? And he's like, no, across the street. And I'm like, oh, thank God. And I was like, my husband and my 2-year-old are at home, and like, I just was so
I'm
like
sorry, honey.
panicked. My heart is still pounding.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It was the house was
Coco's
Coco,
house,
the
yeah, I was
dog.
going to say.
So the woman who lives in the house is sitting on Charlie's porch with Charlie and his wife.
Oh, I thought they went over to Ariel's house. I saw him walking with, I thought there was more than one person in there also.
Probably.
Because they took the dogs out, like they have other dogs.
Yeah.
Because the firemen came out with like this little black dog that I'd never seen before. And I thought they went over with Blake to his
The
house.
roof is like,
It was a kitchen fire. Is what it looked like from here.
the roof is like when
Yeah,
you
there
walk
were
down the
5
side,
guys on there.
there's like, I saw 2
Hang on.
firemen on the roof right now, but when you look at it from the side, it goes like this, and then it goes, it's like this in the back.
Hey, you want me to read that? Yeah.
Yeah, I was just like, you couldn't have missed it.
Right.
And
Iris.
you would have texted me about it unless something I was like, did I
Yeah.
just choke on her lunch?
Oh my
Like,
God.
you know,
Iris,
was it
Iris,
something
Betty.
like- I was like,
Hey. She's playing with those. Oh, that doesn't matter. Those were hers. She was playing with them actively. Oh, but she really had them in her hands.
Betty,
I am taking them back.
if you want to use, Betty's having a really hard afternoon.
Okay. Hey guys, I'm gonna go. So I'll catch you guys later. Stay strong.